Alrighty. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the BNR Racing Network as we are live here tonight from Talladega as these drivers are approaching race number 6 here tonight. We'll go over some of the race information here. So you see here we are live from Talladega, Alabama. It's a 2.6 mile track. Current track temps 100 degrees. They do get 74% fuel, 56% humidity. Clear skies with a 2 mile per hour wind. They do get 55 laps, 146 miles. 80, it's actually 75% fuel, not 80. 4 sets of tires, 1 quick fix, 3 attempts at a green-white checker. So we have a solidized field here tonight. So we got a couple of new winners. We got Will Roberts, we got Jesse Gordon, we got Mike Slaughter, Tom, Dave Barry, and Zach Rongich, which was the winner of last week's race. So pure dominance so far by Slaughter as he's up there on top of the board at the moment. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in here tonight. Come on out, chit chat it up. We'll have a nice conversation with you. So if you're out there watching, we answer all questions and Josh Small straight up to top of the board as Nick Rader will go on top of that board. Mr. Barry, nice to see you out there in chat. I see old brother Mark sitting 12th at the moment. So I'll go over the starting grid. So starting row 1 would be Nick Rader, Josh Small. Row 2 would be Zach Rongich, Brandon Moore. Row 3 would be Pete Woodrow and Brian Schwartz. Row 4 would be Zach Deuscher, Philip Bridgman. Row 5 would be Mike Slaughter, Michael Allen. Row 6 would be Ernie King and Mark Berry. Row 7 would be Alex Keir and Aaron Bradford. Row 8 would be Joe Stipe and Joshua Highball. Row 9 will be Troy Daggett and Paul Lawson. Row 10 will be Tyler Myers and Tyler Kim. Row 11 will be Xavier Salgado and Anthony Line. Row 12 will be Chris Campbell and Robert Amaral. Row 12 will be Jonathan Piera, Matthew Huntsaker. Row 13 will be Cameron Smith, Ron Hunter. Justin Stees, Nathan Line. Yeah, we got a lot of teammates throughout the field here. We'll see. They were already warned, so we'll just a good turnout. 30 drivers, almost a full truck race. I know these boys can do it. Try to keep it green, but I mean almost a full-size field for an actual truck race. So it's going to be a good race, I hope. So that's the only thing that, at least that I can hope for. So
green button.
The green flag is out here tonight as the BNR Truck Series gets going. Here at Talladega. So we see here we got the 15 back here with the 8 of Aaron Bradford. As we got 2 lanes on the outside and inside, slowly getting there. You see the people starting to space out a little bit, trying to get with their teammates wherever they can. 3 wide back here. Oh, back double file. As the 15 tucks in behind the 8 machine. Still got 2 lanes of working. Josh on the outside, Nick Rader on the inside. So far a great double file pack at the moment. The outside lane seems to be stalling out a bit as the 15 looks to go to the outside of that 8 machine of Aaron Bradford. But it will be the lone wolf trying to do it this early on. As the 15 is now going to fall back in line, trying his best, or he's just riding out there because he don't want to be nowhere near it. What happened to Tyler Myers and all them? They all fell off quick. You see Michael Allen to the outside up there. Doing the best he can to nope, they're still good. Keep your foot in it. You guys are all still good. You see there, that's goes wrong with this, with the draft there, and that's that. So far, still green. Since now that they split up now they got to get regathered back up. Now there'll be single file trying to get back up there to the front of that field. As Josh Small is now the leader of this race. You see there, Aaron Bradford looking to give that 2 machine a shove there. Of Philip Bridgman. The old gold and black retro paint there. And Bradford rocking that Dale Earnhardt Jr. stylish paint on that truck, which by the way, he is bringing the paint scheme back, but I want to say it's to the late models, I do believe. So wouldn't want to merge up there. I would wait. There you go. You see Xavier running the 88 Munster paint scheme behind that 24 machine of Ernie. Now Josh all the way to the outside looking to fall back. Justin Steves now on the outside lane with Nathan Line and Tier. with high ball right behind Justin, as Nathan Lyon going to give a shot to Kier. Oh, as they get a little disjointed there. As they come and complete lap number 9. 3 wide, the 25, the 42, the 99. Be easy on that move. There you go. It's like I'm a good coach. I should coach them whenever they make moves like that. So we got the 42, the 99, the 81, the 25, the 2, the 8.
Caution. Doing a good job, bud. Tell me what you got quickly.
And the first caution of the night. I want to say which was Alex. I want to say. Yes. Just aggressive pushes by the 9 and the 31, just keeping them locked on for sure. And with the way that you see the shove going down the backstretch to Kier. Kind of off-centered push. He just keeps going down, down, down. And then Kier just, boom, that's it. As all the drivers come down the pit lane is going to be extra busy. Super busy pit, busy pit. You see there, Piera stayed out. So that kind of did save the stragglers in the back. I wonder if Pierre is going to pit. I think he is. So Rongich, Rader, Deutscher, Steves, Woodrum, Slaughter, Highball, Line, Berry, and King is your top 10 there. So the pace lights are off. I forgot to put it the truck. That's right. So the pace car is going to peel off down the pit road. So Zach Rongich will have full control of the restart here. These drivers do know all restarts and starts are all on green. So
Green flag.
good shot by Zach Deutscher. I see Nick Rader getting hung out on the outside lane there. Nathan Line jumping out of line. We don't want no part of this early on. Of what could occur. As Nick Rader is still trying to hang strong on that outside. Some bumps. But you see the disconjointed bottom. As they are shuffling all over the place. Can't quite hold See Highball can jump up to the outside. As Aaron Bradford is working with that 25 machine, brother Mark. Too bad the other, oh boy, But Dave is out there in the chat, tuning in. Back there, not too sure who that is with. Oh, they were, but not no more. Easy, boys, easy. You still got a lot of racing left. You got Robert Amaral there, right behind Bradford. You see there, we still got that snake effect going on. See there, the 94 on the outside of that 14 machine at Brian Short. Got the lucky dog. I see there Brandon Moore and Nathan Lyon trying to get that third lane. But oh, I think Nathan blew up. That was that sound right there. Of Nathan blowing a motor. Quick fixer back up. Get back out there. I'm sure there'll be another caution. Let's see, you got Mike Slaughter hanging out back here with Philip Bridgman. Pete Woodrum in that number 1 Yankees machine. Go Yanks. That's the thing with these racecrafts. Gotta watch your oil tank. It can be brutal. You get hot very quick, so you gotta keep a very close eye on all that. So that's why you'll start to see a lot of these truckers hang a half a nose out to cool that nose, so they don't blow up like Nathan Lyon did. Sorry, buddy. Just on to the outside with Brandon Moore looking on the inside. But Brandon Moore absolutely has no help behind him. Now he will get the help that he needs by that 14 and that 1 machine. are going to stay on that bottom lane there, as these drivers will finesse up to the outside lane. So the perfect thing for that is hold your line, let these fellow drivers go, and be good. Almost did get hooked there, but I guess he thought better of it. Now that was Xavier and Nathan Line in the midst of all that chaos. You see Pete Woodrum with a heck of a run there, had to check up a little bit. So lap 27, these drivers will be halfway. Justin with a little bobble. Four wide as they are looking to go down the backstretch. This is going to be a little scary. Never mind Justin Paul's tuck in down there. Good racing overall by these boys. Now Nathan Line going to get caught in that middle lane. The drivers are doing everything they can to not be caught behind Matthew Hunt, Sager, and the rest of them. As you see there, Pete Woodrum hanging out on the bottom. Fortunately, he has nowhere to go. Coming to the start-finish line of that one. Never mind. They thought twice. Nathan just going to duck out of line there. And he will regather it back up on track. So that's a good deed by Pierre. So good job by him. Didn't want to hold them up any more than what could have been worse for the most part, but see the 15 and the 42 jump to the outside lane. You stay out the way. You got Zach Deuscher, Rongich, second, as Zach Deuscher is going to lead that outside lane there. Brandon Morris trying to strike that third lane. They're doing a great job trying to get that third lane going with Brandon Moore and Nathan Lyons, the two teammates there. As Rongich and Deuscher still there on that bottom lane. That could be the big one.
Staying in. Caution port. In the wall.
Oof. So we'll go ahead and ride back on board with Mr. Phillip here and see what kind of escalated here. So as we see here, Justin tried to shoot the gap in the middle. There was plenty of room there. As Brandon Moore was looking to come to the outside, Deuscher thought twice before putting the block on Justin. And Brandon Moore coming to the outside of Phillip there. As those two had a hell of a run, for sure. And then just Phillip, don't know what happened. Had to come together with the 31. And then that sent that whole shindig south with all that fancy jazz. So Phillip came up into the 31, got to the rear bumper of Zach Deuscher, sent the Zach Deuscher up into Brandon. That's a little teammate on teammate crime there. Wonder how that's going to work out towards the end of this race. So, Kyle, you made it.
Yes, sir.
Figured you'd come hang out.
Oh yeah, it's a shame that they come in when a wreck happens like that, but
That's all right. You'll be all right. Well, they were doing good.
yeah, I mean it's tough sometimes to kind of feel the air moving these trucks, especially here, and coming out of that trial, you definitely feel it. So it gets to dancing just a tiny bit, gets a little light, and then everybody's sliding around kind of out of control at that point.
Oh yeah, absolutely. They now just hit that 25 mark, so we'll probably see some spicy going on. I don't know how much fuel they're getting, so wish I can tell you, but I just quite don't know. So Nick Rader is going to be the leader with his teammate Ernie there. And then you got Ron Hunter, Brandon Moore, PDP, Justice Steve, Zach Rongich, Christopher Campbell, Aaron Bradford, and your two-time winner this season of Mike Slaughter. So it's going to be a doozy, that's for sure.
If everybody can hang in there and just kind of keep it clean, it'll be a good run. But there's definitely going to be at least one or two more.
Yeah, I'll say that. Just about. Because you know the forte of these tracks. You've been in it plenty of times with me and everybody else. You know how these races can go. It's damned if you do, damned if you don't. And when nobody's really calling out, hey, wreck, it's a lot more tougher, to be honest with you. So these drivers are going to top off again which makes me think that they should be good. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not too sure. I'll find out. Hold on.
Go in there and go into fuel save mode.
Yeah.
Get behind everybody, just coast it around, kind of what you see nowadays, unfortunately, in every series. Everybody goes into save mode for, till maybe like the last 10 laps, last 15 laps, and then everybody starts getting antsy again. That's typically when you start seeing somebody makes a wrong move because they think they've got to make it now, even within the 15 laps. 9 times out of 10, somebody's going to mess up further up in front of you if you're just a little more patient.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I absolutely agree with you. So. They get 24 laps of fuel. I don't know.
24. That's
There's exactly 24 laps left. So
it's going to be tight.
it is going to be very tight. It's going to be who can save. Even though coming in topping off is really not going to make a difference. 25, but still at a 2.6 mile track, you can run out of here. But if they can keep it green to the end, then we shall see. I should do a couple crank it up and then ride-alongs here. Haven't done that yet. So Justin Steves and Christopher Campbell are going to lead this field back green.
Green flag.
And the green flag is back out, Kyle, as Justin gets her up to speed with Campbell on the outside. I think Campbell's going to get cleared. But now, Kyle, and I know, you do not want to be the lead car. Especially if you only got 24 laps left.
Exactly. You don't want to be the lead car, and then you don't want to get pushed out too far in front of everybody, because then it's just like a freight train coming along.
Just like that, Tyler Myers gets left. Ha Tyler. No, I'm kidding. Dave Barry says not the big one, but it could have been a lot job of winning. Absolutely, they did. They've been doing pretty good for the most part. I would say he's pretty damn good for Talladega. Because Kyle, I know we've been in leagues and we couldn't even get through the first 10 laps. You know that, and I know.
I mean, I'm terrible, so yeah, that would be that would be the reason why I'm not, through 10 laps. I'll go in there and push somebody wrong or get pushed wrong. I was gone.
Kind of just like Austin Moore a little bit, but Austin Moore has gotten better. That's your LO. That's your other fellow Texas native.
Oh yeah.
So, which once again, congratulations on him having the fire. That happened.
That is awesome.
Yep. Experience what it's like being a new dad. See, those guys in the back already know. They're saving. Because they know if this whole front pack here kind of sort of runs out, they're in trouble.
Oh, yeah.
But the thing is, you don't want to be too far back. You absolutely do not want to be too far back.
Well, I mean, to a certain extent. With these guys up here running double file and everything, you can run back there pretty much where they're at and be okay as long as you stay single file. If these guys got single file, though, then you're in real trouble. They're going to leave you in the dust.
As long as that backpack can get connected the right way, running up here and chasing these boys down. So Christopher Campbell, currently the leader. Kyle, he's in a good position here with Mike Slaughter there, with Bradford behind him. Kind of worried for Chris. I think he's going to have to tuck out sooner or later to save some fuel.
Oh yeah, but I mean, if you get in this, and, like we're expecting to see at least another caution or two. I would be more like him, hedging my bets on that there's going to be more carnage coming up. That way he can duck off, he can get fuel, and then it won't be, fuel saving for him. It'd be, okay, well, I got my track position, I'm good. Because I guarantee you everybody else will pull off as well.
Yeah. I think Cameron Smith is way back there in that pack.
Oh, who's up in the wall?
15 here.
Whew. Must have got tight.
Oh yeah. Or might have some damage, might have aero affect that racecraft. So Dave says if you're leading, you're not going to make it. It's going to be someone else. Absolutely, I agree with you. Because second and third are doing the majority of the pushing. Well, that right there should save Campbell. Oh, what do we do with that? He's very good at saving it like that. That right there is just a sign of a bad bump in the middle of the triover. So that's just the nature of that. I am curious to see who can make, to be honest with you. Because now you got Brandon Moore leading this thing. There's Nick Rader behind him. So
I mean, it's so much still left. It feels like that somebody's going to drop their way, or somebody probably mid-pack going to try to fly up through the center, try to find that high side, try to take off around everybody. It's going to get to the point of who can be patient enough, and then who can make the right move at the right time.
oh yeah, absolutely. These boys are getting racy, so I know that backpack is wanting another caution because then they'll have plenty of fuel to get to the end. So, and I know it's all about who can hold the smoothest line. And a couple of these guys already used up the quick fix, so once they get in a wreck, then that's it.
Do we know if Brandon used his quick fix or not? I didn't know how much damage he sustained in that ordeal. Whoop.
So Brother Mark's like, nah, I think I'm going to stay down here with Tyler Myers. Because Zach Wilson's going to go up there with the 00 of Joe. And they're going to try to get that outside lane going. So
let's see. How far back is that second pack right now?
about 8 seconds.
8 seconds with how many laps to go?
16.
16.
If they can get straightened out and figure out who can push, they might have a chance. As long as they stay single file, because this group up here is double file. I'm trying to make it wide too as well. So
yeah, they need you in this race. Show them how to push.
yeah, well, they'll see me Sunday when we head to Daytona.
Oh, I can't wait. I want to watch that. I miss being on here and being with guys running. You're the one that actually taught me how to take a push as much as give a push as well. So hopefully I can get back on here and see you running it that way.
Eventually.
Up. Got a challenge for the lead?
Yeah. That'll be Nick Rader and Wrongage. As Christopher Campbell is on the bottom lane with Brandon Moore. As those two are going to jump down right there. Oh. Tell you, extra racy.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to make a wrong move here in just a second. Going to change the whole outcome.
The 14 laps to go, coming to 13 this time by so Josh Small's the lead of that pack back there.
They get singled out yet, or are they still jockeying?
And
I thought they were...
file, but you know how well that works.
Oh yeah, I thought there were more than that back there, but the 31 I think still has damage from the previous wreck.
Oh yeah, but
just looking at the side of it.
Yeah, he was caught a few. If I'm making super speedway racing, you have to be racing.
Uh-oh, the one Yankees car is sliding through the middle.
Yeah, they left my poor Yankees fella out to dry. But that's alright. They got the Alabama truck gonna push the Yankees. That's a weird combination, but...
The North and the South playing right there.
Right, and you know how well that works.
Oh. It's interesting, but everybody gets along.
Oh yeah. So they're trying to go 3 by 3 by 3 by 3 by 3. But that middle lane isn't too secure. So
it's real dodgy. The middle lane and the third lane up there, it's like everybody's fighting right now. It's not going to get you moving anywhere if you're constantly dodging back and forth. You always want the energy to be moving forward instead of side to side.
Right. But I know what that backpack wants. They want that caution so they can get caught back up.
Oh, it's going to happen. It's just win.
Yeah. Oh. Well, with these trucks being as light as they are, they move all over.
Oh yeah.
They're not going to stay planted. You're going to have that side air on the truck when you're getting someone to your quarter, which is going to fall off tremendously. It's just going to completely throw it off.
It's kind of weird sometimes, especially going into the corners. You feel that nose just get tight, like you don't have air on it. That's what I thought happened with the 15 was when he went to the trial. He was on the high side and he was trying to make a move. He was about to run into somebody, and he just lost the nose of it. Went up in the fence.
These boys hit Dakota next week.
Talk about a change.
Yeah. We threw the curveball to them. So these drivers have a little bit of everything. There's short tracks, a mile and a half, their road courses, and they're super speed. So we try to get our best to kind of keep it exciting.
Oh yeah, it'd be pretty stale if you just ran super speedways and then maybe mile and a half. You gotta have road track. You gotta have road courses. even though I'm terrible at all of them. But you gotta have something that shows off the talents of some of the guys that have really put in the effort to learn how to drive on some of those different surfaces, different tracks, different layouts.
Well, the thing is, road courses can be challenging. These boys are just starting to get used to it again because we've been doing a lot of the GT3 stuff, and so they're kind of getting familiarized with the tracks. So
that would be good, like getting into other cars and just getting laps in. That's my biggest mistake as far as me and several of my friends who don't really run road courses or anything. That's why we're so terrible at them. Is I grew up in dirt, so there's not a real road course in dirt.
So the two teammates are 1 and 2. Pete's gonna get. Oh, there they go.
Oh, there it goes. Almost a blow over.
All right, you tell me about your car, bud.
That's what that backpack wanted. That's exactly what they wanted.
Let's see if that 138 can get back to the pits.
You should. Oh, 41 to 28. Yep. Then I'm straight down into Zach, and then boop.
Ooh. Now, how that didn't blow over?
Now, if that was the 87s, it would have.
Oh yeah, it would have been tumbling. It would look like Rusty Wallace.
Oh yeah.
But it really doesn't look like there's that much damage on that truck.
No, I don't think there's that much on Zach's truck either. I think Zach should be alright.
But here you go. You come in and top off. How are you going to do this? Because here's where your money's made. You're going to sit there and stay out for your track position, not top off, because you've got enough now that the cautions come out. Got everybody back together. And you'll start seeing them guys that waited way back there that are just trying to stay out of the mess. See if they're ready to start making their moves.
Yep. So that put a big save to that second pack. I think Xavier will be the lucky dog. So he would be back on the lead lap. A lot of them stayed out. Remember, we have green-white checkered, so...
Is it unlimited with the
3.
series?
No.
3.
Trucks and Cup get 3. So...
That could get interesting.
Sure can. Here, Xavier going to get his lap back. Oh, Raider.
I was like, where are you going, man?
Dave Barry says, I think they're wrecking, but just don't know it yet. Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. So, I think the big one's going to happen on the final lap. But still, like I said, not too bad. 3 cautions for a 55 lap race. A lot better than most.
Not bad at all. Normally by now we've had a good chunk just because somebody gives a push off center somehow and it turns somebody.
Yep. So Xavier can pit, fuel up his truck for freshies, and get back on out there.
Is old Dave helping his brother out spotting or anything? Or?
No, Dave is not around. He's on. He had a prior obligation to take care of.
Gotcha. All right. Hopefully, we get to see him out here next week.
Well, he is kind of a road course ringer, so you'll probably be seeing a lot of him and Brandon.
Oh yeah. Between the two of those guys, like nobody can hold a candle.
No. Yes, Dave, the back rep is now thrilled to be called back up, but the problem is, you know very well, and I know very well, that if there's a wreck, then it's going to be a doozy. And yes, stay out, you're saving fuel in the caution, they're going to shut the truck off. There's quite a few of them that do. But sir, the problem is, they get another caution. Are they going to have enough for either two or one shot out of GWC or two shots? That's the problem. That's where it's going to come down to. So that's the other thing you got to keep in mind too as well. So
yeah, if I was mid-pack back, I would have came in, topped off. That's all I would have done. Nothing else. Just made sure everything was good there, and just let her rip for this last run. But if you're, say, probably 8 forward, just staying out's pretty much what you got.
Yeah. I'm going to say it's probably going to get spicy. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
They started with 30 trucks, down to 27. 3 put her on the hauler and said, yep, that's it. And and they said,
Oh.
I've had enough of that.
There's a possibility there's going to be more stacking on the hauler here in a minute.
Always, as always is. So, Nick Rader, but his teammate to his outside, is going to take the green flag. So,
Be interesting if we see a little teammate work right here to get this pushed off.
so you see there, a good shot by Campbell. There they go.
Up, wrecking in the back.
Megan, caution port. In the wall.
That's that stack up.
Oh, the poor 138. Almost go upside down and gets clipped.
Cameron locked her down, locked her down, locked her down.
Oh.
Right in the door.
Could have been a lot worse, though. Still had guys right behind you coming in like that.
Yep. So I want to say, yes, I'm seeing, yep. I think this should be their first attempt. I think. At a green white checker. I'm just interested to see if they can make it. But Cameron never used his quick fix, so Cameron's still good to go. So Cameron can quick fix her on up and be set to go. I gotta use the restroom real quick, so I'll be right back.
Gotcha, brother. Let's see. the unfortunate side effect of not being able to be on iRacing is also I can't see like the lineup, the laps, or anything like that. So while he's away, instead of me just rambling, I'll let y'all just watch these guys get all lined up, ready to rock and roll for hopefully our only green white checker.
Rocky down, boy, rocky down.
Singing some Tennessee.
Yeah.
I'm sure Mark's not really going to enjoy that, but
No, he ain't. I know he's probably a little upset that Tennessee beat Alabama, but that's besides the point.
that's okay. My side of the state down here is like Aggies and LSU, so they were all laughing at Texas losing to Georgia.
Oh God, that was the best thing. I mean, the SEC is a tough conference. You got a lot of good teams in the SEC, so
that's no joke. That is between them and the Big Ten, it is just a rough group to be around and be able to hold an undefeated streak in, because you're liable to get your teeth kicked in the next week.
We know about it this year because a lot of our team went to the NFL draft.
Ooh. Guessing Michigan.
Yeah, big one. You hear a lot of them, cars are shut off. They're trying to save.
Oh yeah, they're just floating.
But problem is there going to be another caution? And that's what I'm looking at.
Got to see who's got enough and who doesn't.
Yeah. Campbell got confused. He goes, wait a minute, I'm going to the outside. Never mind, no I ain't. I'm going to the bottom. Like I said, no caution, not cheap, not bad. I'll say a pretty good day on the next week's going to be a doozy. So Rongich, Rader, Campbell, Brandon Moore, Anthony Line, Justin Steves, Philip Bridgman, Bradford, Stipe, and Daggett. That is your top 10. Wish I was racing. Remember, I won the last race here in a spectacular fashion when everyone wrecked from it. Yep. Oh, Jaden. It's funny because Kyle was just asking about you about an hour ago.
Yeah, wondering where you were at, man. They said you were in college. Congratulations.
Right. Here they go again.
Oh, boy. All right. I'm looking for probably somewhere in that third or fourth row to somebody try to make a third lane, starting probably coming out of 2.
Yeah, I would say.
Because you got to start making a move right then and there. Otherwise, you got another lap to get it spooled up there. You don't really have a whole lot of time. So Getting her spooled up is the big deal.
Green.
Green flag is back out again here tonight. Hopefully, they get to the end.
Oh yeah, you can feel it. You can definitely feel it. You see them all ducking out of line, going below the yellow line. There it goes. There's your big one right there.
Good job, bud. Tell me what you got quickly.
Almost the entire field. Holy. Wow. That is everybody there.
I don't know who that one was on. It looked like...
Wow, Steve's all tore up.
I want to say that's exactly where that started.
Right on Steve's. I think maybe it's just an off-center push and it got things kind of turned up. Yeah. He got the push just off-center, went to correct it over, got into Campbell, and then just traffic jam from there.
Oh, Brandon flipped.
Fast repair. If he still got it, definitely use that now.
Yeah.
Man, everything from third back just destroyed.
Look at that.
Oh, and then
Look at that parking garage back there.
bless it. Look at that.
Look at all that carnage.
Amaro and Tyler Myers thought they got through that. And they were like, heck yeah. And then Steve's gets turned back up and takes both of them with him.
Oh. Problem is, when you're back here like this, you really can't see.
Oh, yeah. As soon as you start seeing smoke, if you're not already on the binders, then it's a lost cause. Look at that. Wow. Legitimately, I think there's 2 cars that made it through it all.
Dang. I wonder if Cameron made it through that. Barely.
Nope. No, he got into it. He probably the slowest hit, but maybe the least damage on that.
No, I think Cameron's alright. That was the big one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was just a matter of time before that happened. And
Call Dale Jr. and see if he's got his sim junkyard ready, because we've got a whole fleet. Yeah, that's exactly what that was.
oh, yeah.
That right there was just a bump that absolutely just went wrong. That's what I'm saying. If you're going to push like that, you gotta make sure you're doing it.
Oh, yeah. And if you're pushing somebody like that, the communication of, hey, I'm checking up, or hey, I'm switching lines, if you can get that out of your mouth fast enough, which sometimes you can't, and you just get off-centered that way, that causes more wrecks than anything else.
Oh, yeah. Well, the Yankees truck is leading. But the problem is, for how long?
There's no Shohei Ohtani truck out here, is there?
No, there's no Shohei Ohtani truck.
Okay, y'all should be fine.
Because I've told them on the start, gotta put that sucker in victory lane. Or at least finish good. The problem is, it's gonna be who has damage. Who can push without blowing up. We've already seen Nathan Lyon blow up already for pushing Brandon. Yes, poor Brandon. But Brandon's up there at 9th, so he did save his quick fix, so he was smart.
And how many of these guys still have, possibly are on just fumes?
I don't think anybody is, because they all came in and pit that were up there.
Oh, they actually did?
Yeah.
Gotcha. I just didn't see it. When we were looking at the replay, I was like, I wonder if they came in or not.
Oh, yeah, they did. Now the thing is, where do you want to be sitting at is the key.
Third on the inside lane. I honestly believe
if you're the leader of each lane, now you know you got to hold a pretty line. Because you know you are getting pushed like no tomorrow. So.
See, I think Mark's in the right place right now. He's going to have that out of bounds line, that middle lane that's going to end up pushing down on him. But let's catch it. Caught it.
That's one thing I can say. My ball is very good at that.
Hell of a catch job right there. It's going to create a weird run right here for everybody, though.
Oh, and this is where it gets spicy like that.
Oh.
Caution's out.
Called it. That's that last lap shenanigans.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, just off-centered, sliding up slightly right there.
Yeah, he just kept coming up. And then he tried to come back down and came across the one's nose. Unfortunately, you're the victim of circumstances there. He just ate the wall.
I mean, that's a classic wreck, though, at one of these races. It's always somebody moves out of line slightly, whether it's the pusher or the pushy, and whenever you try to come back in line with them, it's what hooks them or turns them from that movement like that. Well, it always causes a massive wreck.
These boys get one shot at it. This is the last shot. So I think this would be the third, pretty much.
We're going to use them all up.
That they are.
I'm just trying to count and see where everybody's at as far as the top 10.
So, Deutscher stayed out. Pete, Slaughter, Huntsaker, Barry. So, Moore, Pit, Raider Pit, Long Edge Pit. A few others. Hey, I tell you what. For Zach getting caught in a few shindigs there, look, he's got a good old truck, I think. Not too sure if it's winning material, but I don't know. He was probably smart and saved that quick fix, I would say.
Yeah, I mean, if he used that quick fix and everything's good on it, he can make it happen.
But you know and I know, these races are a race of nutrition.
Oh yeah. One false move. That's why I always hang out at the back. I just try to stay out of all the mess during the whole race. And
that big
let
wreck like
15
that,
go.
there ain't no staying out of it if it took out. I'll tell you what, if they didn't have quick fixes, there only would have been 2 cars finishing, which would have been Wrongitch and Raider. Maybe
You see that? That would have been an interesting run, though. Have 2 cars go up against each other head to head here. It's whoever gets the draft from behind to turn the other one.
Yep. Overall, it was an exciting race. I enjoyed it. They probably didn't, but I know I did.
Nah, this kind of racing is fun because it's something that's different. You don't get this everywhere else. It's very much so like our road course guys. They love road course racing. It's different. You're not just turning left all day. To me, you get to use a lot more of feel with the car when you're on a road course, and unfortunately in a sim it's really hard unless you've got some high-tech stuff to actually feel what the car is doing.
Yep.
And anything, but road course is imperative to kind of feel that car and what it's doing. Feel it when it rolls over on whatever side to give you traction, when to hit the throttle. But people like Dave, people like Brandon Moore, they've got that figured out. I don't know if I'll ever figure that out.
It's tough. You're more stable in a GT car than a next-gen, a truck, or an Xfinity car. Because those trucks really aren't meant for it, but you know, NASCAR and their sports entertainment business, they like to have fun with things like that. So
Yeah, I love that it's the sports entertainment business now is what they're calling it. Makes me think of WWE.
yeah, well, this is the last attempt, so they get this caution and that's it. So hopefully they can get back. I know that's what a few of these fellas want.
It'd be nice to have just straight up checker finish, but I don't know about that.
We'll see.
Green flag.
For the last attempt, can they get it going? You see the one car jump down to the bottom lane. There it is.
Oh, That's the end of the show right there, but one car
Really
win
good
it.
job. Tell me about your race car when you can.
Matt was sidetracked a little bit too much. Took care of Zach. And that's it. The Yankees machine is in victory lane.
Well, hopefully it's not just going to be the machine in victory lane for you, Brian.
Listen,
Trying to get you on a Yankees rant while we're on. Oh, wrecking in the back there, under caution. Is that Tyler Myers?
that was. Let me go back and see here.
Oh, Tyler Myers taking out Josh Small.
First of all, you already see that they're obviously checking up.
And Josh gets into the truck in front of him. And that's what starts it. Donk. Oh, no. That's Barry. He got into the back of Barry.
And that's the official race. So Pete is going to win the race.
Atta baby, Pete.
Told you I had faith in him. So your race results here. Oh, the teammates won too. Look at that. So Pete Woodrum, Mike Slaughter, Nick Rader, Zach Longich, Cameron Smith, Brandon Moore, Philip Bridgman, Aaron Bradford, Justin Steves. Burn it down, brother. So results are not official. But anyway, I'll go ahead and
Brian, if you want to handle the interviews, I'll go up there and help out the admins.
So I gotta wait. So
It takes a minute.
we'll go ahead and figure out. So we're gonna go on a I'll be right back, and we'll stay tuned for a moment. My apologies. So we'll go ahead and bring up old Mike. Mr. Mike.
Hey, gentlemen.
Well, it's only me tonight,
Oh,
unfortunately.
it's Brian up here.
Yeah,
Oh, all by your lonesome.
yeah.
How about that, man? PD, my teammate PD, first win. BNR win, finally.
Well, I told him. I said you're gonna put that Yankees car in victory lane.
Look at that, man. We were saying that towards the end,
I
too. He's
said,
like, oh, boy.
and I said, I don't care how you get it,
Yeah,
but you're gonna do it. But
yeah, he got it done, man.
yeah, what an interesting race. It was very good,
Yeah,
very good. I would say
yeah,
that was
yep.
very high
Yeah, it went.
intense. You guys got some
It,
good green flag runs in.
we did, yeah. It went about as usual. Sometimes it can be a lot worse than it was. So there was some good green flag running, some good racing. The side drafting got a little too aggressive there at the end, which it usually does. It's just hopefully you're in the right position to not get caught up in it, and depends on where it happens. And yeah, me and Pete just got lucky, man. We were in the right spot.
Oh yeah, he put that last block on, which was nice. Very unfortunate for
Yeah,
Zach. I hate to see Zach go out
yep,
like that. Not of his doing. Matt Hunsaker just came down and I guess wanted to try some shindig and just hooked Mr.
yeah.
Deutscher and around that went, and then that's what brought out that caution, which I would have liked to see you guys race it back to the checker
I really would have too.
because that
Yeah,
probably
I
would have made
mean
it
my
interesting.
yeah my plan was to hopefully. I mean, at the restart, I wanted to clear that top lane and get up in front of Petey, and hopefully we could both get clear of them eventually. But hey, man, however it works, especially at a place like this, it's just you're at the mercy of it, and if you survive and you're in a position to win at the end there, um, that's an achievement in itself. So
Oh
for
yeah,
us to come out here and finish 1-2 SEM, man, that's great. Love it.
absolutely. I would say the team did a hell of a job avoiding some of
Yeah,
it for the most part.
yeah, yep.
Well, next week it's a lot of left and rights and S's and uphill and downhill.
Oh, what I'm trying to
Coda.
remember. Coda? Yes,
Yes.
sir. That is
So
that is one I
what's
have not purchased on iRacing yet. So I got a
well,
little bit of practice to get in yet.
yeah. So what's going to be the mindset to finesse that tricky track? Well, I do believe you guys will have a stage break there to get you guys all
Oh, cool.
regroup back up, kind of like how you guys had it at Sonoma. So what's
Uh,
going to be your mindset headed into Coda? We know unfortunately you don't have it, but with just your expectations and seeing prior leagues run there and all
Yeah.
that other great
Well,
stuff.
Well, like I said first, yeah, it's just going to be learning the track. I mean, I'll a lot of times, a lot of these road courses I haven't purchased yet, so I'm seeing them for the first time. But so, typically, what I do is it'll be a few days before the race, and I'll be doing test sessions hour at a time by myself or whatever, just learning racing lines, whatever. And beyond that, um, my points lead is it grew again today. So it's basically just managing that, dude. Every week I'm going to be saying just trying to manage that, keeping an eye on where them closest guys behind me are,
Mm-hmm.
uh, and trying to keep them in my sights, or if not, just finish ahead of them each week. You know, I'm not. I love wins, but I'm I'm big picture, and that's one thing I love about this BNR league is it's the old style points, and it really rewards consistency versus the playoff system. So um, just remaining consistent, man. That's all I got to do, and should be smooth sailing. We'll see how
Yeah.
it goes.
Yeah, we tried the playoff system a couple of times. Quite didn't really hang in there, so we figured do the old school way, which got more of a big pop. So we're like,
Yeah,
okay,
and
well, we're not going to touch it. We're just going to leave it. It keeps everybody
yeah,
racing all the way to the end.
it does, and you know it. I'm obviously it's not just my opinion, right? That a lot of people enjoy that point system versus the playoff system. Now, the playoff system has its own place and time, right? Like it's fun in its own regard, and it's exciting, and you know people who may not be the most consistent people, but do just enough to get to that final race. Cough, cough, Joey Logano. um,
Yeah.
it's good in that way. So
Yep.
um, it's all what you dig and what you like, man. Me personally, like I said, I like this way better. So we'll just try to keep it consistent and on to the next.
Oh, absolutely. I thought you did very well tonight. You and the teammate. Happy for both of you. And it's just like you said, consistency is going to get you all the way to the end.
Yeah,
So,
yes, it is.
any final thoughts, shout outs you want to give before we get you going?
Yes, sir. Shout out to my biggest fans, my wife and kids. They were watching tonight. And shout out to you, Brian, all the admins, for all you guys do. And of course, once again, big shout out to my buddy Pete, man, my teammate. Guys, first win tonight. I'm pumped. So it's a good night.
Oh,
Thank you,
yeah.
Brian.
Oh, absolutely, buddy. Hopefully, we'll be talking to you again next week. Don't be scared to ask for putting practices up. These admins will do it.
Oh, yeah,
Absolutely. If
absolutely,
you
man.
need it, they'll absolutely put it up. They'll put a couple up throughout the week. So if you guys need it, don't
Oh,
be scared to ask. They'll definitely do it for you guys with the driving light on so you guys get comfortable with the track. That's how these boys
cool.
roll. They'll do it to get you guys better. That's why I picked the admins that I have because we all can
That's,
use a little help at certain tracks. So why not do it?
hey, man, that's just one of the many reasons, the growing list of reasons why BNR is a great league, man. I appreciate that. Appreciate all that you guys do for us. It's
Yeah.
pretty great.
Well, all right, buddy. Like I said, hopefully we'll be talking to you again, and you have yourself a wonderful night, and we'll talk to you soon.
Absolutely, Brian. Appreciate it, buddy. Good
No
night.
problem. Yes, sir. You too. Well, as I said, put her in victory lane, and here he sits.
Thank you.
Hey, it was a long time coming.
Yes, yes,
You,
I finally got it done.
that's right. And I told you, I don't care how you get it. Yeah, you make sure you put that Yankees machine in victory lane.
I was doing all I could.
I saw it with that block on the bottom. This is like typical real life because that's what they do. Anyway, sir, um, walk us through how your race went throughout the night. What was tricky, or what maybe could have been a little better if restarts were, eh, and all that other great stuff that was going on
Yeah,
through that head of yours.
yeah, I think a lot had to do at the end when we had the green white checkers going to be close to pit for gas, so me and Mikey went in and pitted. Thought maybe it wasn't a good idea, but in case there was a green white checker.
Yes, sir, absolutely. You guys made the right call. Because, and like I was talking to Kyle, because it was me and Kyle tonight, I'm like, well, if anybody's in the catbird seat, I want to say it's either Pete or Mike, because they pitted and the other 4 or 5 stayed out.
Yeah.
I said, now if we get a couple of green white checkers, we know they can't make it. But now
Yep.
Pete and Mike can, and a few others that end up happening behind them after that. Great last move, absolutely. You made it perfect, just like I told your teammate there. Sucks for Zach. He got
Yeah.
clipped, unfortunately. He was battling back good. I would have liked to seen that race out to the end, because I thought
Yeah, I
it would
would
have been a
too.
hell of a finish between
Yes,
you
it would have
four.
been a good one. Yeah, it
But
would have been a good finish.
yeah, hate it for
But
him. But
sometimes,
go ahead. I'm sorry.
sometimes you have that at tracks like this, like Daytona and Talladega. It's just
Hmm.
a crapshoot.
It is, and that's what I was talking with Kyle earlier. I'm like, these races are damned if you do, damned if you don't. Where you
Yes,
want to
sir.
be on the start of the race to where you want to be at the end. Um, so next week, sir, is Coda. A lot of
Yes,
lefts, a lot
sir.
of rights, a lot of ups, a lot of
Yeah.
downs, elevation changes. What is
Yeah.
the mindset heading into Kota?
Stay on the
yeah,
track.
especially that track.
uh, just
Okay.
try to stay clean as you can and just stay out of trouble. Make
Yeah.
it to the end.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But I do believe you guys will get a stage break there, so you guys will be all regrouped back up, kind of like what you guys have for Sonoma. So, which would keep you guys back all together and make sure you guys can get to the end and stuff like that. And just like I told Mike, it's gonna be his first time racing there. You guys
Yeah.
need that additional practice. Us admins will be happy to set it up for you guys to get you a lot more comfortable with the track, with the driving line, and everything else. I told them the same thing like I'm going to tell everybody. Absolutely do not be scared to ask. If the admins are on, or if I'm off and you guys want the extra practice, we'll definitely put it up. Absolutely. We don't want
We
to
do
blind.
appreciate that.
We don't want to blindside you guys going in next Tuesday with absolutely no practice. Because I don't think an hour is going to quite be enough, but I figure give you guys a couple more, like 2 hours at least twice a week before you guys get there. So that is our duty as admins. That's why I picked the core group that we have that will be glad to help you guys out to get you guys better with the track. So awesome job on the win. I'm happy to see that
I
Yankees truck in
appreciate it.
victory lane.
Go Yankees, baby.
That's right. We got Friday's the first game in LA, so
Yep.
we'll see how well that works. But anyway, sir, final thoughts, shout outs before we get you out of here.
Shout out to SEM, our team. And I want to do a shout out for a guy that we've raced with for 3 years that died 3 weeks ago. This is for him, Bobby Gibson.
Absolutely, prayers go out to his family and condolences as well to you with being a very close friend, and Mike, and to the team itself. You guys fight hard every week, and losing a good friend is sometimes tough because you just never know. And as close as they were, they can be very, very, very close and meant
Yes, sir.
something to you. So,
Yes, sir.
congratulations again, sir. Go celebrate that win, and I'll see you at Daytona on Sunday.
Yes, sir.
Maybe
Appreciate it, Brian. Appreciate everything you do for us. We
Hey,
appreciate it.
we try, buddy. We try. We try to do the best we can to keep everybody on their toes and everything else. But I'll see you Sunday. Maybe we'll put the Yankees in victory lane again.
That's right.
Ah,
That's right.
buddy.
Appreciate it.
Hey,
All
buddy.
right.
No problem. You go ahead and enjoy that win, buddy.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
No problem, buddy. Anyway, that will do it here tonight from the BNR Racing Network from Talladega for the BNR Trucks. Great race. A lot of excitement, a lot of ups, a lot of downs for some. Admins are going to be very busy tonight. The official results, I can't give you that because they got to go back and look at it. That's why I select my admins to do their job and put on a great league on Tuesdays. So, for myself and from Kyle that was in here, thank you, Kyle. Much appreciated. Um, until then, we will see you again Wednesday for the SRU Xfinity Series, and then back again Monday night. So until then, I want to wish each and every one of you and those fans that came out tonight to chit-chat it up and spend time with me while we call this great race for you. We do our best. So we can't thank you enough to come on out, chit-chat it up with us. We like the conversation. So until then, I'd like to wish each and every one of you a wonderful and safe good night.